Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with an OU Showdown live with this team that Obliviate made. I really liked it because I feel like it's been forever since I used Latias. It's actually Healing Wish Latias plus Subtran plus Mega Heracross. I was testing it out. It did really well in testing when the moves managed to hit. There was this one game where I missed every single attack. But that was my own fault for putting myself in the position to have to hit them. But yeah, anyway. The team is SD Mega Heracross with Soldu Latias with the Healing Wish. I can't wait to drop Dragos. That's why we got that beat in the background. We have Leftovers Protect Hidden Power Ice Landorus, which is really good for Zygarde, helping us beat it 1v1. Scarf Greninja with Rock Slide, because in this generation you need something that's faster than base 100 with a rock move to revenge kill Greninja. Greninja's so busted. Greninja, no, excuse me. Volcarona. Greninja's busted too, yes, but Volcarona is busted. Also, my Greninja is set to male because we want to bluff the Battle Bond as often as we can, which is not going to be very often once we click an attack. But we also have sub Firium Z Heatran, which is nice for like SD Mawile and whatnot, and also Dugtrio not having to be trapped by it if we go for sub. And then we have a Assault Vest Tangrowth just to round up the team. Now, guys, it is the last day to pick up clean 7 years merchandise if you guys want to. The link is down below. Otherwise, I will not be advertising it anymore, which I know a lot of you guys will like. But it was my product, so I wanted to advertise it. But in any case, let's see for game. I did like 4 games with the team. I went 3-1, so I felt comfortable enough to actually play. In this game, Heatran obviously, or easily, devours my opponent's team. I don't want to say devours, but it actually really does really well versus my opponent. Same thing with Heracross. That's forming a game plan here. I don't know if it's offensive style to steal it. It just looks like balance with SD this, and then Scarf Keldeo because he's really weak to Volcarona. Stealth Rock, I would say Stealth Rock Clef plus Subtran, Subtoxitran maybe. SD Mawile, SD Bulu. So I want to lead off with Heatran because I can safely sub up versus the majority of his team and threaten them. But basically, break through his team with Heatran. His Elite Cell is still great, so this gets me a sub. Or I can go right for Magma Storm, but I don't want to have Earthquake, so I'm going to sub up first. Yeah, as he goes Keldeo. And as much as I want to click Magma Storm, I'm actually just going to click Earth Power. Because Magma Storm will force him to stay in as I switch out into Tangrowth. But yeah, basically I reveal sub early, but I got off some damage on Keldeo, which is really nice because he can't switch into pretty much any of my attacks. So we'll go Tangrowth here as he does double out to Heatran. Very, very, very solid play on my opponent's part. However, because I am Assault Vest, and because this is one of the mons that's threatening my own Heatran with a speed tie, I'm going to click Earthquake right here. As he goes for sub. Yep, figured to be sub. He's sub Leftovers as well. More than likely Magma Storm. We're actually going to go out to our own Heatran here. If he subs again, great. If not, I'll go out to Lati if he goes for the fire move. Because Earthquake is such a threat, I can also expect him to double right now in the Celesteela as a play. Which is why because Earthquake doesn't knock out Heatran. It shouldn't anyway. Maybe I shouldn't risk my Heatran because Heatran destroys him. I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to click Earthquake again. I eat this up anyway. And like I said, the sub damage was actually enough to be able to knock him out with the Earthquake. So giant threat gone. Mawile comes out and it can definitely click Play Rough if it wants to. I'm going to go out to Heatran because I do have Soldu. I don't want to go directly into Landorus since it does have Hyper Cutter. Sucker Punch. I should calc this real quick. But it should not be able to knock me out. But I'm going to calc it just based on that damage. Heatran. Or Heatran, sorry. I like to say Heatran. So does a lot of my friends, actually. I don't know why we do, but we do. Sucker Punch does 42 to 50%. Nice. So we'll throw off a Magma Storm here. As he goes Keldeo. And we do manage to connect, which means Keldeo will be in, and now Keldeo can no longer come in on me. And he can't even double anyway, so we can safely go out to Tangrowth here. If he does go for Secret Sword, expecting my Tangrowth, which will do a decent amount more than Scald, I can go Landorus and get up rocks, which would be nice to pivot around. Keldeo won't be able to come in. And my Greninja is actually looking really threatening too, because Gunk Shot's going to be really nice versus him. So hits me with the Scald, gets an unfortunate burn on me. I'll knock here because I don't want him going Clef, and if he goes Mawile, due to the fact that he already was Mega'd, I can go out to Landorus, get off the Intimidate. I have Leftovers so I can eat up his attacks, and I can get up my Stealth Rock to chip away at Keldeo. I could also play a little bit less aggressively, but I think this is the correct play, especially because Heatran does outspeed. He actually goes for Thunder Punch too, expecting my Heatran, but Heatran does outspeed Bulu by a couple points, and I have Z-move for that, and we can get up our Stealth Rock here. He can definitely go Celesteela if he wants to. What set are you? I really want to protect just in case he has Earthquake. I can't go hard into Heracross. I mean, excuse me, Heatran. Heracross is looking more likely. He could be set up as well. I'm going to protect. Because if he doubles expecting my my Heatran, it's Leech Seed or double I think he's going to do. Because I could also go Tangrowth. So I want to protect. I don't like protecting, but on a turn like this where I'm not entirely sure what to do and what type of set he is, I can scout it. So that's why it's very useful. It scouts doubles. If he actually ends up bringing out Bulu, it'll also be helping me recover. Let's see if we see a Leech Seed, though. Alright, so I'm thinking he's more so support than anything else, which means I want to knock him off with my Tangrowth. Regardless of him having Flamethrower or whatnot. Heavy Slam. So I eat up one hit and I can get off a knockoff here. He's smart though to go Mawile, but you see all that chip damage I'm getting off on him? And Heracross is looking more and more threatening as well. Hard Lando one more time, because we still recover leftovers, get off the Intimidate. Unless it's a random Ice Punch Mawile. Oh, please don't tell me I spoke it to life. Why does he keep going for Thunder Punch? And there's no way I'm not clicking Earthquake here. Yeah, he expected me to double because he has Celesteela. No, I'm going to play it safe. I have no reason to double. And I guess he just says good game. So, okay, good game. Alright, so nice. That play, that was, it wasn't hard. Heatran put in a lot of work. Same thing with Tangrowth. In fact, Tangrowth only got the KO on Heatran because he went for sub himself. So you get a rain team. Tangrowth is really nice in this because it walls this, Battle Bond Greninja, and this. Even this to an extent. It could be Scarf Kogo. I think Greninja's a great lead though for me because if he leads off with his own, I can U-turn. If he leads off with Pelipper, I can U-turn. He gets up a little bit too much momentum with this though, but I didn't have a lead that would give Pelipper no momentum. I feel like he's just gonna U-turn here though. He should U-turn for some momentum. As much as I love this mon to revenge kill Mega Garchomp and Greninja, I think I'm just gonna Rock Slide. He's smart. Switching out to Pelipper. This gives him a knockoff. But this does give me Heracross to switch, and that's also not physically defensive, just based on their damage. This gives me Heracross, which effectively gives me a kill. I'm going to click Rock Blast here because it hits the most Pokemon neutral. And unless he goes Garchomp, I'll be good. And Rock Blast in the close combat will be able to knock out Mega Scizor. Or it'll be really, really close, but the important part is we just kept them low. This should kill. Yep. So Mega Scizor is gone, which opens up the door for Tangrowth because now Tangrowth walls his entire team. Mega Scizor was the only thing it did not wall. Garchomp comes out. I'm going to pivot from Landorus into Tangrowth on the Z move. On the Water Z move. Or he can go for Stealth Rock. And Rain is gone, so I can get up my own Stealth Rock here. So I want to protect just in case he has Z move on this mon. Yep. It is Devastating Drake, which is not going to do anything to me because of that protect. And again, this mon is only useful for helps CB. It's also standard. Okay, he can just laugh. I mean, you can also see the team in the exact same thread where you took this team. So maybe you should. I know I'm not one to talk about reading a little bit, but maybe you should have read a little bit. Anyway, again, this mon doesn't. He has to eat up predicting my protect. Why would I go for protect there? My Landorus did nothing but beat his Garchomp, so that's 2 6-0s in a row. Not that I care about score, but maybe instead of laughing and making excuses, you know, take it to account and take it into your next game. Either way, he definitely just went on tilt after after I protected. Ooh, my opponent's team is so cool. Okay, Tangrowth is really good in this. I know I've said that a million times. If that's Mega Slow, bro, I'm scared. Diggersby, ooh. No Lottie switchings. I'm going to lead off with Greninja, though, because if he leads off with Diggersby... Because Heatran beats the majority of his team, right? Heatran beats the majority of his team with Taunt Magma Storm. But Greninja beats lead Garchomp and scares out lead Diggersby. Plus, it also scares out... Well, it doesn't scare out Pidgeot, but it gives me the Heatran as a switch-in. So, we're going to lead off with our Greninja. This could very well be Scarf Garchomp, which is why I'm actually just going to click Ice Beam. Assuming it will be Scarf Garchomp, or it's Focus Sash. Alright, so we don't care about Volcarona. We don't. We definitely don't. Unfortunately, I lost my Greninja, which worked out for him, obviously, but there's no way I was going to choose this as an opportunity to get up rocks when I can get rid of his Garchomp, and he does have a Defogger. So, Psyshock was definitely the better play here. And Lottie's a really big threat to his team because he doesn't have a Psychic, or he doesn't have a Dragon Resist, rather, excuse me. He does have a Psychic Resist. Heracross is also a monster if it comes in versus Slowbro because I can just click Pin Missile into Rock Blast and kill everything. Diggersby comes out. I don't know if it's Scarf or not. I'm going to drop a Draco. It did not enough. Lottie is gone. Not like I had to switch into the return anyway. Alright, so that was Choice Band. I can go for Magma Storm here. Because he has one switch in. This is bad because if I sack... and he crits me on top of that. I was going to say this is bad because if I sack this then Pidgeot destroys me. But Pidgeot's going to destroy me anyway. There's nothing I can do about that. If I hit that Magma Storm, I was going to switch out versus Slowbro into Tangrowth, pivot from there. But Pidgeot definitely destroys me now. Unless he doesn't have HP Ground. Okay. I'm going to pray that I live this hit. Nope, Pidgeot wins. Pidgeot should have destroyed me now. Alright, so maybe I should have Earth Powered. That was my fault. I blamed it on me. Granted, if I hit, obviously I was in a fine situation, but... Tangrowth is the play. Ice Beam crit and freeze. And that is my cue. That is my cue. To get on out of there. Return crit, Ice Beam crit, freeze. That game is gone. If it was... Evie actually just said chomping for the bread in the Discord chat. He obviously doesn't know I'm recording. He's at work, and he doesn't know what music I have in the background, but that is clean. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Trend devours him. Gotta be careful about Mega Zam. It's a threat. Heracross, when it comes in, it gets a kill. Greninja's always the best lead, though, because if he leads off with Scarf Lando, which doesn't have to be, but if he does, I can Ice Beam it. At least Ferrothorn. So we're just gonna go right out into our... I don't want to go Tran. I'm actually going to go Lando. I'm going to scout for Thunder Wave, plus I get up rocks and I force him to defog if he wants to. He protects, so scouting for my HP Fire. That's fair. You didn't know what type of set I was anyway. But we both get up rocks here, which is nice. And I can just Earthquake here. If he wants to go for Leech Seed, that's fair. Main reason I didn't go hard Tangrowth is because I was worried about Buzzwole coming out. But because he went for that Leech Seed, I'm going to go Tangrowth now. Oh, never mind. I guess I should have been more worried. This monster. Yo, so Heracross is my resist, but it doesn't eat, man. Heracross is good, but like it's not going to be able to come in on anything. And I don't want to sack Lottie, because Lottie is nice versus this mon in particular. Then again, Lottie doesn't do anything. But it's definitely the Leech Life he's going for, or Protect. Tough turn. Greninja beats his team down if I can get it to like Alakazam, this. Basically, once I kill Ferrothorn. I don't think I have a choice. I mean, I resisted it, so thank God. We're going to SD up here because if he Z-move Lando, we beat him. Also, we do the most damage to the Buzzwole. Why is he so much faster than me? Whatever. Oh, he gave me a hit on Ferrothorn. Hell yeah. This mon is a threat. Hell yeah. Go ahead and give me these hits. Not bad. And I can actually finish him off with a Pin Missile after, which doesn't drop my defenses, and it also hits Landorus pretty hard. And if he wants to double on the close combat. Look at my attack. Yeah. Oh, that is offensive as hell. That boy took so much damage. So we're definitely going to save this thing because Healing Wish can bring it back and help me beat Buzzwole. So we'll go Landorus. Get off for Intimidate. I'm assuming a Z-Move is going to come out. That's the only reason you would bring this mon in. Or Stone Edge, okay. Buzzwole is so good right now. So I'm actually going to double out to Lottie. If he has U-Turn, he'll go for it as well. Or Knock. I think that's fine. I'll Psyshock, knock out Landorus. He actually gives me his Landorus, so I don't have to worry about Intimidate for later. And Latias can come in later on Buzzwole because we already know it's not confirmed. It's confirmed not Choice Scarf. Have I been recording this entire time? I've only been recording for 15 minutes? What the hell? Really? I'm looking at OBS on the side. It says 15 minutes. What the hell? I didn't feel like 15 minutes. I thought I'd been here for like at least an hour. Alright, so Zam comes out. Tangrowth as he play. Because Greninja revenge kills. Tangrowth is actually really hard for him to switch into as well because of knockoff. This counter. And he gets a split F drop. Good, 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 good. I live the next hit even if he megas in psychics, but I want to go for the knockoff here. And he gets my regen too, which is going to be bad. Alright, so Tran is still good. It forces Focus Blast. We'll go Tran here. If he has Dazzling Gleam, he'll probably go for it. Shadow Ball works too. I'll just Earth Power. I don't know if he'd risk the Focus Blast here, but if anything, he'd either go Tran or Tapu Fini if he wasn't willing to risk that Focus, the Focus Blast. Did I say Focus Power? What we can do now is Magnet Storm. As he doubles out to Heatran on... I guess he expects my Bloom Doom. Okay, so I'm going to give him that turn. He expected Bloom Doom. But you know what? We're max speed. Get out of here. He's definitely Spadef Tran if he ate that up. But again, that's good for Lottie. Also good for Hera. I can't go Lottie because Lottie has the Healing Wish. This could have Protect as well. There's no way a Leftovers Mon knocks out Landorus though, and I definitely have some HP. I don't like how I'm playing. I don't like this endgame. My team's too weak. But at least, yeah, this is fair. This is fair. Buzzwole, I don't want to mess around with, but like I don't have an answer for it at the same time, so it's kind of tough. But at least we're able to get rid of that. He can go out to Landorus. I don't know if he has HP Ice or not, but I'm going to Protect here to recover the most I can, because I don't know if Psychic knocks me out either. And also because of Greninja, he could be scared. I think I have to make the Greninja play. But Greninja is also my only way to revenge kill this Mon. Or Earthquake. Psychic does knock me out. I'm going to type my good game. And we're going to try and fool him with some... No, there's no way he lets me knock him out with the U-turn. That's the premature good game, helping us, putting us in a nice position versus my opponent. Not bad. Get him a little confident there. Got to be a little bit snaky. And we're definitely Healing Wishing back up our Heracross. So we can deal with this monster. I'm assuming Tangrowth takes 2 at 40. Yep, that's going to be close. Jesus Christ, man. Greninja doesn't do anything left, so... What I need to do is force Buzzwole in, SD up, and then beat Tapu Fini with that Mon. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to force Buzzwole in by going Tangrowth. We SD up, and then Heracross wins the game. Because Buzzwole doesn't beat me. I'm also going to Giga Drain because I can't let him double. I don't care if he goes for Leech Life. Even if he's Beast Boost. Beast Boost. Heracross should be able to win this game. Actually, if he stays in, he might be able to 2 a KO. This is going to be close. There's no way +2 Rock Blast knocks him out, right? Freaking Buzzwole, man. Issue. That premature good game wasn't a premature, man. That was actually a good game. Yeah, I needed like 4 crits here. Good game. The Papa. No, not the Papa. Not the Papa. Anything but the Papa. That's over. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, so Buzzwole's an issue for this team. Obviously not getting the Earth Power kill on his Heatran was a little bit... Like, I didn't expect to not kill. And I was in a situation where I had to weaken my Heracross's HP. That boy was Papa Berry. He actually had the Papa. Even with the good game. What is this? Stop posting these things. Anyway, I don't pay attention to this game. Alright, so this is finally a game where I feel like we're fine because Tangrowth walls the majority of his team. Knowing that, once again, leading off of Greninja because Scarf Gengar is definitely an issue. Leads off with Skarmory. He doesn't have it switching anyway, but I'm a U-turn because I can U-turn out into my Heatran. If he does switch and I get momentum, yeah, like I said, Tangrowth does wall the majority of his team. Also, I don't see Rocky Helmet. It could be leftovers, but he won't get it back enough anyway. He actually Brave Birds, and based on that damage, he is definitely offensive as hell. So what I'll do here is Magnum Storm because it either knocks out Skarmory A, or B, it forces his only switching would either be Greninja or Zygarde, and I'll be able to knock them out. But looks like his switching was in nothing. Basically, he was forced to stay in, and I could go Tangrowth there. I can easily go Tangrowth here, though, and he did not switch. I switched first. As he goes for Dragon Dance. We'll HP Ice. And I'm actually going to go Landorus because I do not want him to have a Z move. I think that's fair. Or Protect, at least burn his Lum or stop the... It wasn't Lum. Is it Steelium Z? Come on, a monster. He can't knock out my my Tangrowth anyway. I'm just going to go for HP Ice. I literally have this Mon here for this. So he decides to actually Dragon Dance. I don't agree with that play. Landorus did nothing this game outside of beating his own. And what I can do is Protect here, get a little bit more leftovers. I did have Greninja obviously in the back as well. And because he Shadow Balled, I'm assuming this is Scarf or Specs. Scarf more than likely. Yeah, that's Scarf damage. No, actually HP Ice because his only switching was Lando. But he's smart to go for Shadow Ball again. Greninja's HP doesn't matter. Here does this Mon's HP, so we're going to go for knockoff. Unless he double crits, I'm fine. This Mon's HP doesn't matter because I always have my own Scarf Greninja in the back. As long as Landorus does not set up on me, I'm fine as well. I actually don't even care about this Mon, so I'm going to go for HP Ice here. I cannot let him set up. And he forfeits. Alright, so... basically, I made my play that way he could not set up. Him getting rid of Scarf Gengar also made it really easy for... Oh, this team's annoying. It also made it really easy for my Greninja to clean up at the end with either U-turn or Ice Beam. I got some monsters, man. Alright, Gren is usually my lead of choice as well. Heracross can beat his team down. He leads off with Lele. I am so tempted just to click Gunk Shot here and sack my Greninja that way to Dugtrio just so I can kill Lele. Because this Mon is a monster. But I think I'm just going to U-turn because I'm thinking he's going to switch out first anyway. He might actually go hard Dugtrio. Nice. So... he doesn't have a Heatran switching. And knowing that I actually want to go for sub, unless he has Sash Dugtrio, I'm going for sub right here and be able to knock him out. Gets up his Stealth Rock. We'll go for Magma Storm. He said X. That's what I'm saying. You don't have a switching. There's no way he's Sash Dougie on this team, though. I don't believe that. I refuse to believe that. So Psychic is going to be his play to break my sub. I'm not going to let him trap me with his Dugtrio just yet because his thing is still alive. Yep. And we can U-turn. I don't think any chip damage on Greninja matters even if he goes Ferrothorn. Or as he goes Magearna. Dugtrio's going to be able to trap me. That's the problem. I can't go Landorus. In fact, I'm going Tangrowth. Okay, I can't let this thing set up either. Earthquake. As he goes hard Zard. Yep. That's the play. Zard X or Zard Y. Which one are you? Which one are you? Don't have a switching either way. Lottie. Lottie's my initial switching. This could be Scarf. Let me see which switched out first. Psyshock. I don't know enough information to assess. We gotta go Growth. That did a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot. What a nice knockoff here to go Zard. Got a little bit of chip. Are you Zard Y or Zard X? Which one? Tell me. It has to be X because he stayed in this turn. Oh, it's Y. Nice. So we can default. Or he can burn us. That works too. Man, because if I kill Ferrothorn, I want to double into Heracross so badly. He has like 50 switch-ins to this mon, man. This entire back row and this back row. This entire team can switch in on it. This Ferrothorn, man. Ferrothorn's an issue. I should have killed it immediately, but I didn't think he'd stay in. Oh, he stayed in here. Why? Alright, so we can knock him out with the next one. He should know that, so he's not going to let us. So I'm going to go Heracross here. On Mew, not what I expected. It could be Z-move Mew. This team's so annoying. Yeah, I stayed in regular form just in case he was Guts, or excuse me, just in case he tried to Will-O-Wisp me. And then we could play around with Pin Missiles, as we actually end up getting 4 with Guts, thank you. And I do have the Healing Wish in the back, and I live 1 turn of Burn. Well, I live the Stealth Rock, excuse me. So once I sack something, I could bring this mon in. And right here, Tangrowth is always the play. Is Tangrowth always the play? He should Moonblast here. If he Side Shocks, great. Got me. Greninja's too obvious, but I'm going it anyway. If he Scarf Ductrio, then I can at least Ice Beam versus him. I gotta be careful because Magearna is so easy to sweep, man. Magearna is actually so easy. Like, it's so easy for him to sweep me with Magearna. It's actually too easy. Are we gonna go Tangrowth just to get our regen and just click knock? This is tough. I need rocks. I'm tired of him switching around. Magearna's just so easy for him to switch to see me because he can go Zygarde here, but he doesn't know if I have Rock Slide or not. Okay, so thankfully he decides to go for Leech Seed, so I get up Rocks at least, and his Defogger is gone. I'm tired of his sweet switches. I'm tired of all those switch-ins. So at least I get up Rocks, so I can pivot, or I can beat down that that Lele. He should just Fire Blast here. We're gonna go Heatran. Run the Fire move. As he has Hidden Power Ice, so I don't think he has Focus Blast. You know what? I'm killing Lele. I'm Infernal Overdriving right now. I'm killing Lele. Oh, he goes Pharaoh. Oh, good. Yes. Give me your Ferrothorn. Give me that Ferrothorn. Okay, so Greninja just sweeps. In its own right. Yeah, Dugtrio can revenge kill me. But Greninja should be able to sweep. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, Greninja should be able to sweep. Unless this was Sash Dugtrio with Memento. I want an HP Ice here because it hits Zygarde. Well, Greninja doesn't sweep, but it revenge kills everything. Rather. Or just Earthquake, whatever. Get rid of this mon. It's just the Magearna that's the problem, and I know it's Shift Gear. I know for a fact it's Shift Gear. It's tough to beat though. Like that mon's so broken. I honestly think Magearna should also be like banned. But we got rid of that core at least. I can still Healing Wish up my Heracross, but I don't think that's going to be the play. I think sacking Lottie is going to be the better play. No, not sacking Lottie, rather. Lottie dies on its own, which is not good because Magearna can come in after. Crap. Lele has 3 switch-ins at most. Well, actually, maybe 4, depending on it. But Zygarde has 1 with potentially Tailwind if it's HP Ice. But he should go Magearna here, but he doesn't know my spread. What I'm hoping I do is Tangrowth eats up any hit from Magearna. If it's Shook, it's a little bit easier for me to deal with. Lele comes out, I can actually check what move it's going to go for, which is great. It's going to throw off a Moonblast. Sacking Lottie is the better play because I want to keep Heracross Guts close combat for Magearna. Because if I can potentially win a speed tie, great. We go Gren. We U-turn out and we sack Landorus. No matter what play he makes, we U-turn out and sack Landorus. Yep. As Zygarde comes out, yep. We U-turn out. We sack Landorus. That does not do enough for me to U-turn again comfortably. Crap, man. I guess we click Earthquake here then. Uh, I needed to do enough so... Like, I can Ice Beam, but Magearna gets a Shift Gear. It's mine. It's annoying. There's enough turns of Sun where I can't even freeze him. I think I have to go for Rock Slide here. But Magearna gets a Shift Gear. Annoyingly. Depending on the set, of course. It does depend on his Magearna. If it's actually... It is Shift Gear, but it should be Shift Gear, rather. At least we can go hard Tangrowth. We're max Spadef Assault Vest. He went right for Flash Cannon, so I'm not sure. There's a Shift Gear. Ooh, that crit is going to be good. Okay. Do we live the Z move is the question. Even if we do, I need Greninja alive so I can beat Lele. Do I live a Z move at this percentage? Let's calc every single one. Magearna. Oh, you Shift Gear. We're gonna calc every single freaking Z move he has. Flare Cannon. Flash Cannon. Focus Blast. Let's say, what the hell mon is that? Tangrowth. Why are you already doing that much damage? Z. Tinkle Tackle Oko's me. Okay. What about +1 any of these? Because if we waste a Z move, we're good. +1 can still Oko me on that. I sack Heracross here. On a Z move. And then I go back in. It was Twinkle Tackle. Alright, so +1 Twinkle Tackle, because he gets his +1 obviously, does not kill Tangrowth, and we win. Outside of a critical hit. But yeah, +1 doesn't kill me. Yum! And we get to win the game with Greninja. Nice! Good game. I don't think the crit on Earthquake mattered because we still... Actually, no, it would have mattered depending on rolls. Yeah, depending on roll. No, we got Stealth Rock switches. We had two Stealth Rock switches on Magearna, didn't we? Didn't we have 2 Stealth Rock switches? I don't remember what percentage it was. But yeah, we ended up coming through. Nice. Anyway, guys, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Like I said, if you guys want to pick up my Clean 7 Years merchandise, last day to pick it up. Link is down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.